Shit, I ain't seen them stinking up like that before, but shit, I'm ready to send. You can send it. It wasn't no need to watch that game. It was no fun from the beginning. Oh my, put nothing up. Didn't matter. Damn, I put it on the dual channels on it. It's a strategy in that motherfucker, though. I can tell you that. Golly, bro. It's like,
Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville.
yeah, I see. You said you had two TVs up there.
The final 2 weeks of the regular season
Yeah,
are
oh, yeah.
upon us, and off we go on EA Sports.
So you
And
gave
this is
yourself
going
a
to be out
minute.
of bounds. Flags come in. That is a
I said you could have
brutal
waited a couple
mistake
minutes.
to start the game. Opening
Came down.
kickoff out of bounds brings the ball to the 40-yard line.
I bet.
Here's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. First down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, it's Young. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. 17 yards on that connection. First down for Tennessee. Slot man in motion right. He's got room at the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's second and 6. Young.
Check it.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
Third and 6. To throw, Young. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Titans. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg, able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. You wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The motion man is Nakua. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
He'll get this down to the 44, but that's about it. Second down and 8. Quick throw here is complete. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That shit's scary. That defender came close to shit.
They send him right out of the slot. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep, pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw. They try to set up a screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
It is 3rd and 10.
Alert!
To throw again, it's Allen. That's complete to the rookie's 2nd-round pick. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Yo.
So comes Joshua Carney to try this field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Rams, they're on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you You don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Here's Young to throw. On the sideline, and it's intercepted.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Alert, alert, alert! A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. To the line now on 2nd and 2. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they are not going to catch up. He's in. Touchdown, L.A. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Here's Hardy now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. They'll go play action with Young. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just
That damn tight end got stuck.
such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up.
That tight end got stuck. Yeah, he went toe across the middle.
Down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
19 Tiger. The man in motion is Burks. Quick throw, taken in.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. 70 range. Back at 60. Now Young gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Now a give on the ground. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. The Rams out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Young. Catch made there by Burks. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Try the right side this time. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
On 2nd down, Young. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Here's a run. To the 5-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Now Young. He'll get this out to his running back. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
He is in. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Patterson now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Titans are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
We don't care about a nigga driving 70 yards. We don't care.
First and 10. His drive will start on the ground. He's got room to the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Right back to him on first down. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look. This is a problem late in the season. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Here's Hill. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
The motion man is Nakua. It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. They'll run it with Hill. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Two minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment. On third down, it's Josh Allen. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Yeah.
You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Look wide. Get this one complete. And the Rams are going to be looking at a first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Man, they're just he's running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. Now here's second and goal. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time, he's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, Young under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
A 9-yard loss. It's now second and 19 at the 21-yard line.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Putting the tight end in motion. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Josh Allen on the bootleg. He'll tuck it and take off.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Here's a third down and 4. From the gun, Josh Allen. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Up the middle they go. We'll get this to about midfield. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll stick with him again. And once again, they try the same run. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down.
You can just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 38 yards. 2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Now a handoff, running right. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
They'll go with him again. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll go play action here with Allen. This one caught at the 4. And this defense going to get to him at the 3-yard line, bringing up 4th down. So on comes Joshua Carney to try this field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Young.
Man,
And he
they
delivered
long
that
dude.
one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
From the gun, it's Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Titans sending out their punter. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing right, it's taken in, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On play action, Allen. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. He'll let one go down the middle. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Rams. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10 now from the 36. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, Young. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The 3rd quarter has come to an end. Big play coming up. This is third down. Here's Young. He's got his tight end. That's a Conquo. They pick up 17 through the air. First down for Tennessee.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw is Young. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal. Here's a run going left. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Got it. Ready? 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Young. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal.
19 tight.
They'll go. Young. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I don't think this coach has much of a choice. I think he had to go for it. A field goal doesn't help you a whole lot. They're trying to take the lead here late in the game. But what a stand by this defense coming through, keeping them out of the end zone.
And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They face 2nd down and 7. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. third down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Second and 7.
Let's go now.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
He'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Here is first and 10. He'll run, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Young. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. To throw is Young. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. He'll get up and spike it with 34 seconds to go. 17 yards on that play. That's good for a Titan first down.
Okay, ready?
Here comes second down.
60 up, yeah, 60. Here we go, set. 79 Broncos.
Here's Young to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. There's the spike. It comes with 15 seconds on the clock. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Young. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Off